Good morning, Central Mississippi and all surrounding areas, or should I say Jackson, Mississippi and all surrounding areas. You've tuned into the free-range human show of choice, your daily dose of reality radio. It starts now. For the next 2 hours, this is the Clay Edwards Show. I am, of course, Clay Edwards. It's Monday morning, Halloween. Woo! Your boy's playing sick this morning, but there was no way I wasn't coming out here and doing a show after the weekend we had in Jackson, Mississippi, and around the country. We're going to talk about a lot of national stuff, too, today. We may save that for the second hour. Depends on how fast we go through our show prep in the first hour. I'll try to take it slow enough that I save something for the second hour. If you want to chime in, phone lines wide open. Let's try to keep it on topic today. Mac Hike of Flowwood Studio. We are broadcasting live from it. The Guns and Gear text line is 769-241-1944. The Dustin Bailey at Southern Magnolias Realty Studio line, phone line. I keep saying studio. I'm going to break that habit. The Dustin Bailey at Southern Magnolias Realty phone line, 601-879-0002. Phone lines are wide open. Normally, we would start with game day and what went on in Jackson this game day. We're going to save that for a minute, and we're going to talk about something that popped up over the weekend that got Woke JXN all mad. We're just going to jump straight into it. They're trying to cancel Barbie Bassett. Barbie Bassett. They're trying to cancel Barbie Bassett. Well, maybe you're not as entrenched into the culture war as I am, so you may have missed it. Because let's be honest, most people probably did. I'm probably bringing more attention to it than she wishes I would. But you gotta tell these people they're wrong when they're wrong. You got to. Barbie was on the news Saturday morning as they were getting ready to, I guess they were doing a dual live feed down at game day, and she was talking to the reporter down there. And Barbie got to talking in what I call Southern slang. You know, she was kind of doing mock Southern. And I'm just going to, you know what, I'm not going to imitate it. I'm just going to play it. And then we'll get into it. This is Barbie Bassett, Saturday morning on WLBT. All right, let's get this straight. Y'all trying to cancel Barbie Bassett? All right, that's me, apparently. WLBT, the beautiful Barbie Bassett. Give me 1 second. Let's see why you're trying to cancel Barbie Bassett. Here we go.
Girl, sis, I know you well enough to know that those guys working behind you, they probably know who the celebrity game day picker is. So, you need to go swing by the Kroger's, get you a chocolate pie. A chocolate pie. Chocolate. Well, pecan pie would be just as fine. And you need to go offering it to some of those guys working behind you.
And get the scoop.
And see if you can get the scoop from one of those for return. I know your mother or your grandmammy has got some type of recipe that you could whip up, don't you think?
Really,
Take it to them.
Grandmammy?
They might have a recipe or two. Go whip something up.
All right, so it's the grandmammy part that's got them all upset. Got them all upset. Barbie the slave master. Barbie's a racist. She uttered the words grandmammy. Man, we all got silly names for our grandmamas in Mississippi. We call mine Pretty Mama. We call my great-grandmother, God bless her soul, Big Mama. I mean, we all got nicknames for our grandmamas. I don't know a single. My daughter calls my mom Nana. Still, at 20 years old, calls her Nana. You know, Meemaws, all kind of stuff. Heck, I got a buddy I call Grandpa. But I got some more stuff I want to play here. So let's tell you what. Let's take one phone call here on the Dustin Bailey phone line real quick. Hey, you're on there.
Hey. Clay,
yes.
I listen to you every morning, man. I appreciate your show. I get a lot of stuff out of it. But look, man, it's not like they said you ain't your mama or use the N-word or anything like that. I mean, really?
No, I agree.
There's more things that they need to focus on rather than seeing how they're going to get rid of Barbie Bassett that's been around for years and years, like you and I growing up and listening and watching her.
It's a distract and deflect. It's distract and
really
deflect.
Is.
Because we're going to talk about the 80 cars that got the windows broken down there at game day. We're going to talk about that, too.
Yeah. All right, brother. I appreciate you. Have a good one.
Hey, you too, brother. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
So, but here's the deal. Thank you for the call. Here's the deal. So the same people who were raising Cain about cancel Barbie Bassett are the same people who supported this woman right here.
More questions? They said no, she has to go.
What's something that you always carry with you?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you getting information right now? Hot sauce. Hot sauce in my bag, Swag?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yes.
Now,
yes.
listen, I just want you to know, people are going to see this and say, okay, she's pandering to black people again.
Okay. Is it working?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not all. But wait, there's more. Like I'm selling you a ShamWow here. But wait, there's more. This is good here. Turn it up a little bit.
I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. And we know if we finish this march, what awaits us. St. Paul told us.
All right. If you still voted for that woman, that's Hillary Clinton, in case you're new here. If you still voted for Hillary Clinton after the hot sauce comment, after the James Cleveland, I don't feel tired, not nowadays tired, or whatever the hell it is. If none of that offended you, then shut up about Barbie Bassett. That's all I'm going to say. These folks around here are so dead set on destroying anything and everything they can that they're trying to cancel a Mississippi tradition like Barbie Bassett. I won't stand for it. You know, I know Barbie probably wishes I'd keep my mouth shut and not bring any more attention to this, but I'm going to tell you, when that woke mob is coming after you and you don't feel like anybody has your back, I do. I got your back, Barbie. And I bet you a lot of Clay Edwards Show WYAB listeners do too. I don't want to speak for nobody else, but I guarantee you, people got your back. Don't apologize to these people. Somebody sent me some screenshots of her apologizing on Twitter. I'm going to tell you, do not apologize. It only makes it worse. You're giving them what they want. You're giving them the pound of flesh. You weren't talking bad to nobody. These people to kick rocks. Like Kim Wade told me, they call you a racist, look them dead in the eye. I say, so? On to the next one. She was on the news this morning. Got to watch it before I came in. I don't know, man. That really hit me yesterday because I've had the opportunity to meet Miss Bassett, and she treated me amazingly well. You've never heard nothing bad about Barbie Bassett. And they're going to get in their feelings over this. If anybody should get offended, it's the Southern Belle white woman that she was mocking that should get offended, not the black folks. I don't like telling people what they should and shouldn't be offended by, but this is ridiculous. I'm telling y'all, you don't need to be offended by this. Breaking one of my own rules. Breaking rules when necessary, and this is necessary right here. Do not get offended by that. That's ridiculous. Get offended by the biggest day in Jackson in the last 20 years. I can't think of a bigger one. Except maybe when those two museums opened and the great Donald Trump came to town, or the day this radio show started. Other than that, this is the biggest day in Jackson. And 80 car, the number's anywhere from 12 to 80. I'm hearing different reports. Car windows got busted. I don't even know if the cars got broken into. I think it was just straight vandalism. Right over there, if my memory serves me correct, over there behind, what's that? Was that Murrah or Provine? Whichever school it is over there on Fortification. Woodrow Wilson. Jackson High School. Well, that's really all that matters. Some odd 80 cars get broke into. Now, I know Kingfish got on here hosting Kim Wade's show Friday and cracked a comment about Clay's just too negative. Clay's just too negative about Jackson. maybe, and I texted him yesterday, maybe if I had just been a little more positive, found me a positive solution only, that these folks wouldn't have broken them cars Saturday. That would have fixed it. If I had just been more positive, them folks wouldn't have broken those cars. Ridiculous. I love Kingfish, but he's wrong about that. Let's see here. On the Guns and Gear text line, Chad texts in. Says, why is... that was an old text there. Says, the honest truth is they want to get rid of Barbie because she's white. No one's ready to have that conversation, just like all the comments about breaking in cards after the game. Just trying to bring negative on a positive. That's what they said. I'm sick of it. Let's see here. The Crazy T says, well, at least no killing, I guess, as of right now. Well, you know, the bar's set mighty low. And I told y'all, let's see here. I got WLBT pulled up. Let's see here. I told y'all coming out of the weekend that if there weren't any homicides, that's going to be what they hung their hat on. Was, hey, at least nobody died. But they've got to where they hold these numbers till about Monday afternoon or Tuesday. And last week when they unleashed it, it jumped up 5 more people, I believe. All right, so we're still at 115. Still at 115. So we'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out. I tell you what, let's take a break here real quick. When we come back, let's talk about Brad Franklin and his ridiculous comments on Facebook over the weekend. That should be entertaining. I would call it sad tweet of the day, but it was a Facebook post, so we'll just call it sad post of the day. This is the Clay Edwards Show. We're broadcasting live in the Mac Hike of Flowwood studio, and we'll be right back here on 103.9 WYAB. Breaking rules when necessary. I'm sure we're making a lot of friends out there this morning. We are broadcasting live in the Mac Hike of Flowwood studios here on 103.9 WYAB. This segment is going to be brought to you by Keith's Lock and Key, Central Mississippi's premier locksmithing service. That's right. They've been in business since the mid-'80s. Since Reagan was president, for goodness sake. I've been alive since Reagan was president. Actually, a little longer, but neither here nor there. Look, if you need any commercial or residential locksmithing needs taken care of, give them a call. Go and pick up your phone right now. I just want you to lock the number in. It's going to be the easiest way to do it. Shoot them a text even. Say, hey, lock my number in. This is Brad Grammer at Keith's Lock and Key. 601-278-1459. 601-278-1459. Just type in locksmith. Or if you're actually sitting down and got time, type in Keith's Lock and Key. And when you need a locksmith on call, you got one. For home, for residential and commercial, no automobiles. Don't do automobiles, unfortunately. But they're statewide. They'll come to you and get you taken care of. Nobody ever plans on needing a locksmith. That's why I keep imploring y'all to lock the number into your phone. 601-278-1459. Keith's Lock and Key is here for all your commercial and residential locksmithing needs. All right. On the Dustin Bailey phone line, we have got the one, the only, I believe we have Miss Lacey on hold. Hey, Lacey.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Thank you for staying on hold there through the break.
Oh, no problem. Well, I heard you saying that they are trying to cancel my girl Barbie Bassett, and I can promise you it's because of her color. If she had been black and said that, it would have been okay. It would have been fine. But this is what I'm going to tell you. My customer base is black. Every day, just about every day I go to work, because my husband is white, I get women to look at me in the eye and tell me, like I don't know that racism's out there, and it's coming from them. But they'll look at me in my eye with a strong eye and tell me, you know, white folks is racist. You know, like, racism exists. Trying to convince me to look back at myself and say, okay, I'm black. You know, it's almost like they're trying to remind me that I am black.
Does it work?
And that white people are racist. It's them who are the racists. And I said from now on, when they come to me with that, I'm going to ask them, are they a racist? And I know what they're going to say. No, I'm not. Well, you need to give that white person that you're calling racist the same opportunity I just gave you. That's what I'm going to start doing. I get this every single day. You don't even understand when I say every single day. Somebody comes in there and point at me and tell me that, white people are racist. Don't forget it.
Well, I mean, you got a front row seat. You should know better.
Huh?
You tell them you got a front row seat. You know better.
That's right. That's right.
Everybody's got every ethnic group has racist in it.
That's right.
It's just this imaginary concept that it's only white people who are racist towards blacks is comical.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, they're racist. They're the ones that are racist. And I mean, it's bad. I get so sick of it. I'm just sick of it.
Well, we love you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you venting.
With my job, I can't really express my feelings, but I just get sick of it. And then there are Christians, called to be Christians, people who are supposed to be bringing people together.
Well, if they vote Democrats, they're not Christian.
Well, they call themselves Christians. Yeah, they are, and they call themselves Christians. And they can recite the Bible like you wouldn't believe. But then they turn around and don't live by any of what they speak.
I know the words to a bunch of songs that don't make me a singer.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Well, I just had to say that. I know most of the time when I call, I'm talking about black and white because I have to deal with it every day. It's just ridiculous.
Well, that's what this platform is. It's an opportunity for people on both sides to call and give their opinions on it because most shows are scared to talk about it. And we get the freedom over here to talk about whatever we want. And I know I like to give people the platform to get whatever's off their chest.
It.
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody got to call them out. And those idiots in Jackson to sue for roadblocks, what kind of idiot is that?
Well, that's a special kind of stupid right there.
That's some serious stupidness. But you know what? We got to pray. I love people. I even love those that come at me with that foolishness. I still love them because God says to love all. But it's just disturbing to my soul to have somebody point in my face or to look at me and say, trying to say your husband might not be racist, but, white folks is racist.
But I bet he knows some.
Yeah, well, no, he doesn't.
No, I know, but you know what they're saying.
What's he saying, Beth?
No, look, good stuff, Lacey. I appreciate you this morning.
I appreciate you, and you just keep doing what you're doing. You and Kim, I love you.
Well, we love you too. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Miss Lacey in the house. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, Lacey's married to a white man. Lacey's a black lady, married to a white man. And they seem very happy. Very happy. And, this assumption that everybody's racist, like I get it a lot, obviously. And that just blows my mind. It's like you're somehow not allowed to have an opinion about anything. You have to be 100% on board. You're not allowed to call out anything going on without that somehow making you a racist. I mean, I don't think I'm reinventing the wheel here, being a little Captain Obvious when I tell y'all that Jackson's problems are because of black Democrats. The key word there, Democrat. It ain't. I would say white Democrats. There just ain't enough of them to be the problem. I wish we had more of them around here. It'd be fun, but they just like to get in the little internet spaces and they don't venture out too much. But that's a factual statement. Factual statements aren't racist. You may not like it. It may offend your sensibilities, but that doesn't mean it's racist. It just doesn't. At the end of the day. So no matter how bad you want it to be, it doesn't. All right, let's see here. I just got a, kind of on an unrelated note here, I just got a text from, I use the Shopify app, I guess, whenever I order something to track my packages. And what I love here is I just got this text telling me that I got a package on the way. And it actually tells me what the package is. It says, Your package is close. Your Kill All Pedophiles hoodie from Struggle Jennings is on the way. Just knowing that big tech loves some pedophiles, the fact that that came across my phone is great. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Save that for later. I might frame that. Your Kill All Pedophiles hoodie, red, from Struggle Jennings, is on the way. It should be delivered today, so y'all might see me on the camera tomorrow with that on. That's good stuff there. Let's see here. We got some more I tell you what, we got a call on the phone line here, so callers take precedence over everything else. So on the Dustin Bailey at Southern Magnolia's Realty phone line. Hey, you're on there. Hello? Hello? Hey.
Hello?
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Yeah. All right. I was talking about those cars, vandalized. You know, ranking them old guys up through there, bust those windows out. They didn't want them parking up through there, huh?
I guess not. That seems like an odd way to let them know you don't want them parking there, but
Yeah, but they want, but you know, I don't think none were missing. I think vandalized.
Just straight vandalism. Here's a report I got from some of my law enforcement friends. Says looks like 20 of them are being investigated by Capitol Police, and JPD's working like another 50 of them. So it's right at 70 confirmed. Yeah. One neighborhood up through there, and hell, man, I don't know, man. I don't think nobody was just out stealing. I think guys just came through and vandalized, man. Yeah, which that's even worse.
Those residents. Yeah, I knew it. I'm saying some of those, those residents up through there, a lot of them ain't happy. Those cars park all down through there. They raised crap about it one time before,
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you would have to think somebody down there got a camera. Somebody got a camera.
I hope it come up. Somebody marine do
Yep.
something like that, man.
Yep. Hey,
I was just calling in, brother. Thank you for taking my call.
Hey, appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
All right, let's take another call here on the Dustin Bailey at Southern Mag Realty Studio. Hey, you on there?
Hey, man, Barbie Bassett, she's done, but you might as well go ahead and admit it.
No, she ain't done. We gonna go protest in front of WLBT. She ain't done.
Clay, at WLBT, that's even worse, man. I mean, they're the biggest race baiters probably in Jackson.
Well, then they'll have some fun with this. It'll be good for ratings.
Mark my words, they will get rid of her if it's pushed hard enough.
Well, we got to push back. That's the thing. We got to quit. We got to push back.
I mean, you remember WLBT back in the day? It seemed like they were kind of fair.
Yep.
To everybody, but it seems like certain people were really bad about playing a race card.
Well, it's just whoever runs their social media is terrible about it. I mean, just whatever. I mean, I ain't one to talk about crap on social media, but I'm also not a national news channel or whatever you want to call it. I'm not. Save Jackson ain't an NBC affiliate.
But she's done. She's done, bud.
She's not done.
She will be there by the end of the week.
Yes, she will. Yes, she will.
Have a good
one. Bye. Hey, look, I'm saying it now. We need to go down there and have a rally for Barbie. The I stand with bring chocolate and pecan pie, and let's go down there and have a rally for Barbie Bassett. That's what I think we need to do. Let's see here. Let's take Derek's call here on the Dustin Bailey phone line. Hey, Derek, you on there, brother?
Hey, brother, let me ask you a question. Is Nancy Pelosi and her husband going to ask for a low bond and catch and release and all the other nonsense they've been banging the drums for other criminals?
Oh, I tell you what.
The guy that attacked her husband?
I tell you what, we're gonna jump into all that in hour number 2. I've even I see where somebody is selling a shirt that says "I'm proud of my gay husband," and Nancy's holding it. It's great. It's great. We're going to go all in on Paul Smollett.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, Clay, you ever notice they're all about low recidivism and low bond and catch and release and, first-time offender, all this other nonsense. But did they extend that courtesy to the Jan 6ers as well as as well as this guy? But yet every people that was burning down police stations and police cars, they extended that courtesy to them. Did you notice that?
Yep. No, you're 100% correct. I mean, they sit there and said that this guy said, "Where's Nancy?" I don't know if you heard the CBS News this morning here on the station, but they said that the guy screamed, "Where's Nancy?" just like the Jan Sixers. Like, we've established that this guy was not a This wasn't MAGA country. This guy was a far left nut job lefty that lived in a nudist colony and has a rainbow flag hanging out in front of his house at a hippie commune. Nothing about that screams insurrectionist or MAGA. Paul was getting the hammer, and then got attacked by a hammer.
Yeah, I'm sick of people blaming MAGA and Trump for like incidents like that, because that's about as silly as blaming the author that wrote Catching a Rye for President Reagan being shot. It doesn't make any sense.
Look,
you know what I mean?
Like I said on Facebook, two guys in their underwear fighting with a hammer in the front yard at 2 a.m. equals Trump's fault.
Yeah. Help me make that make sense. That's just some old freak stuff right there. Yeah. But I wonder if they're gonna, bang that social justice drum like they do for other criminals.
No,
no, they're not. Yeah, because it visited them. It's fine until the problem comes to them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Have a good one.
You too, brother. Thanks. All right, let's take a break real quick. This is the Clay Edwards Show. We'll be right back on 103.9 WYAB.
Thanks for listening. Tune in tomorrow at 7 a.m. as the Clay Edwards Show discusses all that is going on in and around the city of Jackson.
This concludes our broadcast day.
Right here on 103.9 WYAB.